Hello everyone, and welcome back to the altars. Okay, let's quickly get out. Magnetic storm in 2 days. We do want to explore this area. Right? That's the first thing. Do we have any good way of getting there? I guess I'll go back to the outpost here. The time dilation is the main annoyance. But as what doesn't kill us is good. I'm more worried about this time dilation over here. So we want to go that way, I guess. Hugging the right wall. Okay, that is blocked. Going this way.
Okay, this looks promising. Jan, find some time for me? We gotta talk.
Sure, in a bit. Okay, let's do this just to be safe. And that's them. Okay. Are they gonna kill me?
Is that a shelter?
That's the RV. They living in a tree, huh?
There you are. You okay? Huh? Seriously? That what you want to talk about?
But I will never see you again.
I thought I'd never see you again. You got some guts to follow us all the way down here. Don't you get it? The party's over.
You're gonna die out here.
You're going to die if you stay out here any longer. Anything's better than serving as lab-grown meat for Maxwell's experiments.
Yeah, the man's starting to scare me.
You're right. It was a mistake to trust him. I learned some disturbing things about his project. To be honest, the man is starting to scare me too. Oh yeah? Tell that to Tabula Rasa. Your mistakes actually have consequences for others. Admitting to them won't take that back. So, you really want to stay out here? How do you intend to survive the sun? In the tur vehicle? Are you kidding me? That thing is good protection against radiation, but it won't withstand the sunrise. Only a proper shelter will. And this place provides the perfect terrain for one. So that's what you're building. Yeah. And it's no picnic. So, why don't you get back to your base and just let me get on with it?
Anything I can do?
Is there anything I can do? Yeah. Let it go. Do you have enough food? That's none of your business. You don't have enough food. There's not enough of anything, okay? Are you happy? But I don't want your fucking help. Just go, okay? You're making things worse.
Craft the supply package, okay. Okay, we can't craft that yet, but we should be able to shortly enough. Just need more metal for that. I do want to get a teleporter here, so I don't have to climb every time.
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Okay, I need to set up minerals and rubidium, right? So minerals might be a problem for a little bit, but we'll see. Where was the minerals vein? Wait, why is it not showing up? Didn't we like have... Yeah, it's not showing up. Why? Either way, a rubidium is in this location, I believe. This thing. And that was rubidium. And I think this was minerals all the way towards here. So let me fix that if I can. So I have full battery. Let's see if I can do something with that. There's the prism in there, right? So we kinda need to remove that. There, I see it. Fucking finally, okay, we got it. That was accidental. Another one of these. Okay. So if cannot get energy this way, it has to be that way. It's wonderful. Just fucking wonderful. I don't think we even have enough pylons for that, do we? Actually, we might. If I place this one correctly. That's fucking wonderful. Just wonderful. Just fucking wonderful. God, that's annoying. Now storm starts in one day. Did he do anything at least? Please tell me they did.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
No. You research more. Okay, we have free climbing already. Never mind.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Oh, they can do greenhouse. That's good. Thought they couldn't.
I found our rebellious party. They're alive. Looks like they have no bad intentions, just want to be left alone. What for? To die in that exploration vehicle? They're building a shelter. Oh, please, spare me the details. They should be putting those skills to use here, helping us, not making a sophisticated grave for themselves. Quitters. I found the tour vehicle.
You found the others? They alive?
Yeah. I talked to the technician, but he wasn't very happy to see me. I get the impression they're struggling out there. I was wondering if maybe we should share some of our supplies with them.
Out of pity? Huh. You think they'd want that?
You tell me.
Well, I think if I was out there, I'd probably want to live, yeah. But what about us in here? What if we don't make it? Maybe we should focus on that.
You wanted to talk about something?
Yeah, thanks for checking up on me. I know you're dealing with a lot.
Yeah, so, why don't you cut to the chase already?
Sure, yeah, it's not that easy to say. I'm not used to doing so much thinking as I've been doing lately.
You really needed to sort some things out for yourself.
You helped me a heap with that. All I wanted to do was punish myself with all that extra work. I've wasted so much time. Not doing a single damn thing for myself. And now, who knows what's gonna happen to me? What if this is it? This is all the time I had.
I see. You're afraid you're gonna die.
Yeah. No use pretending. I'm scared as shit. But I can take it. I don't need you to cry over me.
Don't worry.
So, what's your request?
Well, remember our art teacher at school and how he taught us to carve in wood?
I guess I might.
Not really. Well, I do. We were really good at doing it. The best in class. But what matters more, we loved doing it. I loved doing it, just for myself. After I lost my hand, I started remembering it.
obsessing over it even. Of all the things I wouldn't be able to do, that one stuck in my head like a fucking nail.
You were simply angry at what life did to you.
I was miserable as sin. And then when you gave me that new arm up here, you'd think going back to something that made me happy would be obvious, right? Wrong. I wasn't interested in enjoying myself. Well, now I want to change that.
And you want to do something just for yourself. I get that.
In a way, yeah. But there's something else. It's way more important.
Oh. A secret project?
I really don't want to talk about it right now, okay?
And where the hell are you gonna get wood?
Well, you seen those tree-like structures in this region? They ain't made of wood, but they sure behave very much like it. I already did a test or two. They're harder, tougher, but so am I, right?
You want to carve that?
If you happen to run into some loose pieces of that rock, yeah, I could give it a try. Of course, I'm gonna need a set of chisels, too.
I'll keep a request in mind.
Okay. I'll keep your request in mind and see what I can do.
Thanks, man.
But you're gonna have to tell me what that secret project's about.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so that's gonna be next thing to product. And that's fucking cheap, so might as well just put it up. We have pre-queued, which is fine. Wait, that was accident. $6 for a chisel. That's insane. But that's fine. Okay, up or down? Up. Okay, let's see if we can connect that now. Where was it? Here, right? Yeah. I just need one more. Unless I can move that now. That one is immovable. I think. I'm gonna try just to save resources, but I don't think we'll be able to move that. They're starting to bother me. Actually, fucking. Okay. Alright. Pylon. Let's say I put it here. Would that work? You know what? Fuck it. This works for sure, right? Just these one extra. Who cares? Next things. Travel pylon there. We have that set up. Okay, there's this, which is cool and all. I don't really care. There's this location, which you never explored. You want to check that out. I don't want to use the high climb, so we're gonna go right, left, up, across. And see what's up there. And I do want to set up the rubidium mine over here. Not sure why it's not showing up on the map. Not sure what's wrong with that. We have a optional task, so let's enable that. Look for the unusually colored rocks growing out of the giant tree structures. Not sure where we can find those. But yeah. Oh, we have free climbing now, right? So it doesn't cost anything. So I could have just climbed there. Okay. Nothing there, but this continues. Nothing there either. Okay. Fucking hate this. I don't want to go into that anomaly, so let's ignore that. This is working finally, which is improvement, finally. How are we doing on the production? Is anyone working on it? Yes. Cool. I wonder where I can find the wood thingies. This is another prism. What the fuck? It's not. It's this one. One has 2 cores, if I remember. Pre-climbing. That's gonna hit me. Nice. Nice. What's up here? Can I connect it to that? Of course I can. That's wonderful. Well, that's Serpedium solved. Okay, I can climb that way now. I think this is what he wants.
This could be the weird rock mentioned by the miner. I should take it back to him. Would you look at that? I found my Boy Scout badge. Go fierce ocelots.
Okay, that's pointless to go here, so that's fine. It's just enriched stuff, but we don't need to worry about that too much. Oh, fuck. Can even realize that I walked through them. I couldn't see shit. There's nothing more for me to do on this planet, is there? It's their base. Okay, I've never went down here. I guess we can check that out. But that was the time dilation place, right? Right. Yeah, something's there. That's fine though. Got nothing else to do this day anyways. Cool. 66. Magnetic storm in 2 hours. Give it to the miner. We have 2 hours for that. The beacon can wait. Same with these right now. We're not gonna craft anything for a bit, right? Let me just do 3, since it's already almost crafted. And worry about the supply package first. Where's miner? Here.
I've got your carving materials and chisel set. So, what's the story? What are you gonna be making exactly?
Okay, man, this is gonna sound really corny, but, oh, what the hell? I wanna remake myself.
Whoa. With a chisel?
Of course not. What's wrong with you? Never heard of a fucking metaphor? The story of that Ahab dude made me realize I was going nowhere. But I kept asking myself, where should I be going?
Trust me. You're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Thanks, but no. No, that quantum computer created me to do a job. Now the job's coming to an end, and I have to find something new for myself. I just need to dig deeper into whatever's making me so uptight. Maybe when I'm back on Earth and somehow nobody decides my dead body's worth more than my life, I'll find someone I can talk to. But for now, I just wanted to feel that excitement again. That feeling when I held a piece of wood in my hand and a chisel in the other, and I knew it was up to me what it would look like. And damn well, only up to me.
Wow. Sounds like you're a new man already.
Trust me, I'm only getting started. Say, here's a suggestion. Let's get us out of this mess first. Then you can pour all the saccharin you want over me.
Fair point. Let's go.
Alright. Workshop. It's broken.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next? My workplace just broke down. Should I go work somewhere else? Hey, want me to tackle this? My workplace is damaged. Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs? Am I needed there?
9 seconds, come on, get the bet. There we go. So that should now clear the magnetic storm. Okay, we need to craft a supply package today. But how do I do that? I guess I can find metal outside. Probably the best idea, right? It's metal that we need, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, 120. Decrease uphold to 4 just so it's not spending it. Let's get metal. Right, there's metal here. Is there any deep metals anywhere? Okay, there's 3 in a row here. There's one there as well. Let's start there then. Okay, it's being crafted. That's good.
You want me to check it out?
Oh. Open. Wait, now that it's being crafted, I can queue the other thing as well. We have it done? Yes, we do. Okay, what can we do? Could go back, but that would just... I would take more time going that way than going around here. That's fine. Okay, gotta get rid of you. Gotta get rid of you. I do like the anomaly shield, not gonna lie. Let's just walk. We don't have another one, but yeah, the one we got is always helpful. Okay, we don't need this anymore. We can keep that. That means if I go to production, I can now increase uphold on these to 6, right? Alright. Like that.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Are you still in need of supplies? What? Well, I thought sharing is caring, you know? Oh, man, you just don't give up, do you? Well, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Yeah. I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early.
You should come back.
Look, I've been thinking about everything you said about Maxwell. And you have every right to be afraid of going back. But staying here is suicide. And if you came back, well, maybe we'd have a chance to think of something to keep you safe. Think of what? Sacrificing someone again? Like you did with Tabula Rasa? No, Jan. There's one thing Pops taught me, and that's that people don't change so easily. Oh. Heavy blow. It's just a fact of life. Listen, man. We're not going back. Nothing can change that decision. We're staying here. We just need to finish building the shelter. Only a few more things, and maybe we'll even be able to call it home.
So it's decided, you're staying.
So it's decided. You're staying. Like I said, no going back. Yeah. But if you're serious about this caring shit, I admit there's one more thing you could do to help. Shoot. See those pylons over there? Took quite an effort to put them up. I got a list of resources that could really speed up preparations. If you happen to have any of these to spare, maybe you could just connect your infrastructure to these pylons and, well, send the goods over. It'd make things a lot easier. That big yellow son of a bitch is really making us sweat. Just saying.
Okay. Connect the rebel base pylon to mobile base. So that one, you say. Okay.
I've connected our pylons. You have access to my infrastructure now. Oh. Does that mean you're giving us some of your resources?
Not yet.
Not yet. I need to secure my own interests first. Yeah. Sure. Well, it's getting quite hot, so just... you know where to find us.
Okay. But how do I... give them the resources? How much does he need? Quest doesn't fucking tell me.
I've connected our...
What does help yourself mean?
Not yet. Yeah.
I'm very confused. Very, very confused. He alters the longest day. I just wanna see, like, what do I do? I'm so fucking confused by that quest though. It says I will need 120 metals, 80 minerals, and 40 rubidium. Okay, so I guess the help yourself is what we need to say. Because I already gave him to that, and we have all of that.
I've connected. Mikasa Sukasa, buddy. Help yourself to whatever you need.
I thought he meant like help yourself, do it yourself, you know?
That's really generous of you. Thanks. I have to say, I didn't think you'd be up for it. After everything I said.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah. I admit I was hurt by what you said. Maybe because your opinion matters to me. That's why I wanted to prove you wrong so much. So... we're good? Yeah. We're good. Goodbye, Jan.
Are you sure you want to stay?
Are you sure you want to stay here? What's there to go back to? Maxwell's lab? Besides, with those resources from you, that safe house is starting to look pretty neat. No. We're staying. It's goodbye. Goodbye then. Have a safe one, and don't spend all your rubidium in duty-free. Brother. Thanks. Brother.
Our last wish. Complete the technician's storyline. Okay, I guess no one's joining us back. That's fine. It ate my resources. But that's fine. Because everything we make now is automated. So where am I supposed to place the beacon is the question. On the cliff by the ocean. So over there, okay. Will I have to connect it by wire? That's a question. There were a lot of anomalies going up there, I remember. We do have enough power for it. How are we doing with research? Almost done with that. I would like to do suit upgrade number 2, but it's kind of pointless, isn't it? At this point. I would need to collect 2 of those. Module shields, don't have enough for that. I could get a gem. That's also not important. Since they're not coming back, I can get rid of one thing at least. That's also something that's... okay, so I guess we're doing the gym afterwards.
Time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. He'd probably have something to say.
Doctor said we should all stay here.
Maybe he'd say, fuck the ship. Let's all stay on this planet together. We're not doing so bad, are we? Why do we even want to go back to that old life form? Or is that what I'd want him to say? It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. Well, if the quantum junk put its money on a simple builder, it must be because it appreciates simple solutions. Damn. I'm sounding like the miner. I need to get my shit together. But wait. The miner in me does have a point. I can't overthink this. It really could be simple. What if the reason it all started could also be the solution? Rapidium. Huh. That might actually be it. That's what the rescue team will care about most. If there's anything they're not taking off without, it's their precious cargo. Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use Rapidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. The details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now, brainstorm over. Let's light up this beacon. What the hell is that? Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen.
Well, fuck.
Please. Can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
I'll be going here like 10 times, and yeah, I don't wanna worry about these blocking my way every single fucking time. Okay, it's evening. We should be able to quickly do this.
Man, once we're out of...
So, I have some bad news and some even worse news.
Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us?
Yes.
Well, sort of, yes. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board.
Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask?
Maxwell thinks they might kill you.
Maxwell thinks they might kill you. You're just too much of a liability to the corporation. I'm sorry. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all.
What?
I set up the beacon, but just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky.
Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly?
I'm sure, trust me.
Yes, I'm sure. Trust me.
And The light got blocked by an invisible barrier. That's, very strange. Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain, and we'll end up fried down here. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either. Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. Give me a moment to study this thing. I was hoping you'd say that. I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation. Right. One problem at a time, huh? Yes. Let me research whatever this barrier is. First, you could use the time to look around the area, secure resources.
We have everything.
We'll probably need them if we're to overcome yet another obstacle.
Answer the call from Earth, okay. Earth.
Lucas, good to hear you.
Jan, you're going home. Isn't that exciting? How are the preparations going?
How should I put it? Your enthusiasm may be a little premature.
Oh? What's the problem this time?
I might not make
pretty
it.
serious. I might not make it back. There's a barrier in the sky. I'm gonna have to destroy it if I want the rescue ship to land.
Damn. You're so close.
Yeah, but see, I've been thinking. Do I want it to land?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Of course you do.
Here's the thing. While my alters are worried they might not get back to Earth, I'm worried about what's gonna happen to them after they get back. Because I've learned some troubling things about Maxwell, Lucas. Are you aware that he wants to hijack the Rapidium for himself?
Maxwell has other allies now, a much more open-minded organization than Ally Corp. It's run by people who actually care about progress.
Or maybe who don't care about the law.
Or maybe people who don't care about the law.
What? What do you mean?
Lena. She recorded a message for me and she said she dug out some dirt about his patients losing their minds. Being unethically exploited.
Exploited?
Look, after what you told me, it's clear that project meant a lot to Maxwell personally. If you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person was mistreated in those experiments? Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient, that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have, but at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
Patient 313.
So, it's true. Patient 313 really did exist.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen, but Maxwell was just trying to help them.
Lucas, this is about my alters' lives.
It's a little late for doubts now, Jan. You have no choice but to trust Maxwell. If the corporation finds out about your alters, they'll get rid of them. There's no other option.
What if there was another option?
What if there was another option? You're a QC navigator, Lucas. Maxwell wants you to take control of the ship once it takes off. What if,
assuming for a moment that I managed to get that rescue ship to land safely, what if I just asked you to dispatch us somewhere else? Somewhere they wouldn't find us.
What are you talking about, Jan? Hijacking a ship full of rupidium? Are you crazy?
It's what you do anyway, isn't it? The question is, will you do it for Maxwell, or will you think for yourself?
I don't know, Jan. This is... It's all very confusing. My first reaction is to say no. But I'm thinking of how much you've achieved by collecting all that rupidium and all those conversations we had. You've grown to be some kind of... well... inspiration to me.
A friend.
Yeah, I don't use that word often, but... yeah.
Okay, this is
I need to
interesting.
think this over, okay?
We collected all the
I'm not
rupidium
sure
we
about
could,
what
right?
part I want to play in all this.
But if we
I
could
guess I'm not
get
just
it all
playing
for
a significant
ourselves,
part in
fuck Maxwell
anything.
over. You should think more highly of yourself.
You should think more highly of yourself. You deserve more than to be taken for granted like that.
I'll think it over. I'll 7 out for now.
Nice. So that's finished. What's the next task? Research was blocking the signal from the beacon. Yeah, that makes sense. Is that the only research? Yeah. We're not gonna be doing anything, right? How are we doing on food? I mean, we're alive. That's something. Stuff is queued, so I guess I can work for a little bit. That is until 11. Okay. Let's sleep. There's nothing for me outside at this point. We're all just trying to survive now until we get out. So I'm just gonna work around the base most of the day. Who is on workshop? No one. So I'm gonna do it today. How are we doing on the research? 14%. Makes sense. Can I do greenhouse myself?
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Can you do kitchen stuff? What can I do? Nothing really. Like, there's nothing for me to do. There's food to be cooked. Okay, fuck it. Let's assign him somewhere else. Let's assign him to the workshop. I don't know why, but let's do that. And I'll spend the time in the kitchen. $252. How long is it gonna keep working for? Let's do overclock today. Just so it's done. How are we doing? Two minutes, perfect.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Did you manage to find out more about the barrier? I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of prism entanglement.
So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from?
You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere, covering the entire surface like a dome or a layer of the atmosphere.
Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed?
It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes.
It almost sounds like the planet wanted all this.
Damn, that's incredible. It almost sounds like the planet wanted all this to happen. Me landing here, all on my own. Oh, it makes my head spin.
Planets are inanimate objects, Jan. They don't want things. You may have been saved by the QC prediction system, but thinking of all this as some kind of intricate plan would be arrogant even for my standards. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more.
But how? We can't fly.
Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data.
Okay. I'll do that. Tomorrow. Let's disable crunch hours. You guys can sleep. And I'll do the same. And yeah, tomorrow I'll try to figure something out. Day 69. Okay, that's 1. That's easy. 2, that's easy. 3, less easy, but still easy. Okay. Okay, you said expose the sources, but how do I expose them? What do you want me to do? Expose them. Unless you mean this. There's no internal vein. Okay.
Wow. This location looks like some kind of root system. I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there.
That's gonna be a time thingy, but that's fine. If I hug the left wall, it shouldn't be as bad. Still a bad time dilation, but alright. Keep going, hug the right wall now.
got a sort of trunk-like structure growing upward. Upward, you say? Yes. I think I know how we could use that information.
Okay, climbing costs no energy, so that's fine. The free climbing was such a good upgrade. Oh, that's one of the colorful rocks he wanted. Could have gotten one here. Cool. Another one here.
So, definitely something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good. Let me analyze the data properly. I think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more. Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Okay.
So, what do you make of the data we collected?
Interesting. Very interesting. The three fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure.
Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort.
A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up.
A way up? How do you mean? For what?
Reaching the barrier and destroying it.
But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically.
And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
I'm sure you already have one.
A way to materialize the integral? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one.
Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there.
But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible?
What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible?
Tell me more.
Really? Tell me more.
You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize.
Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand.
Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rubidium.
Oh. That's... bold.
Bold. Dangerous. And necessary.
So you really think you can do it?
I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
A scientific breakthrough.
A scientific breakthrough. And we can play a leading role in it.
What do you want me to do?
The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. I simply know it.
Okay, new research. That comes before any of this. How long? 10 hours? Sure. Production fragmenting device. I'll do that myself.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Okay. So now we just need the research. It's gonna be 8 hours. So if I enable crunch hours again, we might be able to do it today. Right? What can I do to speed up the time? There's nothing to produce anywhere. Because I can do that.
How did it feel, huh? Helping out the guy.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
How do I build it? Well, I can't get outside anyways, so let's turn off this crunch hour. Because
See how much you can achieve with just a...
I'm gonna sleep. And tomorrow I'll place it down. Day 70. What are the chances we finish it in 2 days? Probably low. But it is what it is. Where do I need to build it? Just outside? Nope. Specific spot perhaps that we don't have revealed yet. We never went that way. Ah, okay. Because it's not in here, right? Materialization module, no. Oh, wait, module. Module. My bad. I'm not thinking straight. Back to the base. Should have built it yesterday. Okay, do I have enough? Oh, fuck. Okay, now we have space. We do have space. What the hell is this thing?
What the hell is this thing?
A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet.
Really? It's that simple?
I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
I don't have that luxury.
Well, we don't seem to have the luxury of testing anything in a safe environment. So I guess we'll just have to close our eyes and push the button.
Maybe your ignorance is a blessing in this case, because we don't have a choice. We are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Sounds encouraging.
Once we turn this thing on, and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly.
That's fine.
Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long.
Okay.
So, I only get one shot.
Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
We have everyone we need.
I think we have everyone we need.
It will have to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There will be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart.
And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk.
Well, you're getting cold facts instead.
I don't think I need battery
Here's one
packs.
Crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the
It
morning.
is the morning.
We don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure.
What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need?
Well, depending on
And the whole thing
what's the time after
dematerializes while
this
I'm up there.
conversation.
Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong.
Right.
When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
Okay. What's the time? 8. Yeah, we can definitely do this today. Right. Quick. There. That's fine. I can get there easily. Just avoid this one. Climb up here. Go. Go.
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
Let's go.
Oh, it worked.
Okay, I can touch one wall. Okay, I have only one protection. That's fine though.
Jan, it's not looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure.
All right. If I can avoid these in between, not use any energy, that would be wonderful. That's my shield gone.
Looks like we have a short circuit in the research lab. And I will need to contain it.
Free climbing helps.
I'll go. You... damn it. Okay. Yeah, you take care of it. We have a surge of electrostatic discharges. Instruments are unstable. But your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
Oh fuck. Am I not? I didn't expect that to happen.
Damn it. Prism anomaly.
If I can get out of it, I don't have to deal with it.
That slowed me down. I need to press on.
Man, center is on the fritz. I got some badass looking fumes in here. Put that grid of yours to work and get rid of them. Jan, we're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up there and destroy that son of a bitch.
Almost there. What? Come on. Not more anomalies.
Jan, the materializer, it's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick.
Okay, where did I place it? There?
Yes. I made it. Here goes.
Get the hell out of there, it's going to disintegrate. You need to get down now.
Back? Okay. Well, I'm fucked. I didn't even climb up here. I'm so fucked. Get to the end of the tree branch to climb down. Okay, my bad. Now here I thought I have to go back. Fine.
Fuck it. No other way down. Holy shit! Okay.
Can't believe I fucking survived that. Dodged everything after that.
Talk about a close shave. Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib.
Not good.
Cheers.
Welcome back. We did quite well.
Kitchen, I guess next morning. I can't do shit. Alright, you guys have fun doing shit.
How did it feel?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay, team, we made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land. Hell yeah!
I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible.
And what a ride, man. But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Maxwell, we've decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship. That's ridiculous. What are we? You're embarrassing cargo now?
All right. And what about the other thing?
Okay, here comes problem number 2. I learned some disturbing things about Maxwell's experiments, and I'm not sure we can trust him to stick to his word and keep you safe from harm. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you. Heist. And what do we do with all the rubidium? Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the rubidium on board. Ally Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety.
Interesting. You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed? Are you willing to confront a military unit?
No, we won't fight. We're too smart about this.
I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart about this.
Is this the right moment to say that my black belt is fake?
We could sneak up on them. Use the element of surprise. They don't know what to expect out here.
Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We could use that to our advantage. Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it.
We could hide outside and lock them in. We could ambush them. We could hide outside and lock them in.
Okay, so maybe we could hide outside, wait until they enter the base, and lock them in somehow. And? What next?
What do you think? Get the fuck out of here.
Locking them inside the base and taking off without them would be a death sentence. But before they die, they'd have enough time to contact Earth and warn everybody. If we're really considering going to war with them, I'd say there's a much safer way to handle it. Such as, we could blow up the base with the rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare.
No, there has to be another way.
No. There has to be another way than killing. We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them, like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it, devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you.
Gas mask?
A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to be smart about deploying it. Sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one is looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
It's too risky. What if you get caught? The sun is not going to wait for us. We need to be ready.
Okay, I get it. But we have to decide on something.
Why are we so scared of getting our hands dirty?
All that talk about the sleeping gas is avoiding reality. Aren't we all trying to stop doing that? Maybe Jan Dolski ain't such a saint after all. Why can't we just take it on the fucking chin for once? If you want my opinion, there's only one factor we need to consider while making this decision. The success of the mission.
We are not killing those people.
We are not killing those people. Not for the sake of success or anything else. Okay, you can decide all of that later. For now, we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then? We'd need to take control of that ship somehow. Which will probably mean we'll have to craft an autopilot device, connect it to the onboard computer, and override the coordinates of our destination.
Let's just fucking get on with it then.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board. I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this conversation?
Yes, I want to suggest something.
Yeah, I did. And I figured we should sneak you in with our most precious cargo. Rupidium. Smart. Simple. Yeah, pretty humiliating, but I kinda like it. A Rupidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
You mean some kind of magic cabinet shit?
That's it. We need to create a fake Rupidium arc. A Trojan horse Rupidium arc. Oh, I can already hear the war drum beating. Get ready, Earth, for a Jan Dolski invasion. Yeah, I like it. That's settled. Do we have everything? Almost. Except the last detail. What do you mean? We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? Have you really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety. Buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried. But you, they'll be determined to hunt you down. They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person. You can be traced. You can be put on trial. Are you sure you want to do this? Suffer the consequences if they catch you?
I hadn't thought about that.
Well, I have to say, I hadn't thought about it that way. Thanks for making it even harder. Anytime. Well, we're not going to be able to brainstorm everything out, right? Some things are just out of our control.
That's scary, but I guess it's true.
Well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality. Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon, and then we get to work.
I second that. Enough talking.
Yes. No time to waste.
Right, cool. But why don't we build the fake Rupidium arc first before we activate the beacon, you know? That's what I was thinking. I mean, we have resources for it, but still. How's cool, cut? research. Oh, yeah, let's try to get Lucas to work for us. Okay, so research. Mission. That's most important. And then we need all of those. We don't need an autopilot device if we get Lucas, so let's just get these two quickly. Also, we're working overtime today, boys. Going overtime. Let's call Lucas.
Lucas, it's good to hear from you.
Jan, did you manage to get rid of that barrier?
Yeah, the ship's gonna be here anytime now. Have you thought about helping me out?
I have. And it's a big favor to ask. But I thought it over after we talked. I have something to confess. It's not easy, but I lied to you about not remembering that patient. 313. I lied to myself because I didn't want to remember.
So, what happened?
One day they just carried him out in a plastic bag. And I was told to erase any traces of his existence from the database. Simple as that. Then I got a call from a woman who was asking about her son and demanding medical data. She was very agitated, but I just hung up. Then there were other calls about other patients. Again, I ignored them. I wanted to believe in Maxwell's visions so bad. I guess I just preferred to be blind to everything that was going on. Right under my nose. But yeah, I think people did lose their minds. And some even lost their lives. All this time I was aware of it, and I feel so bad about it.
It took courage.
Man, that's a heavy thing to admit. And I know it took courage.
It's good to get it off my chest. And I know one thing. I don't want to do that anymore. Be part of something I don't approve of. And the least I can do is help you to get your alters somewhere far away, where they have a chance to escape to freedom. We'll let Ally Corp retrieve the Rapidium when they find the ship eventually. Your alters deserve to live. And you deserve to choose their fate.
Thanks, Lucas. Let's do it.
Thanks, Lucas. Let's do it. I know how much you're risking.
Yeah. Yeah, I am risking a lot. Maybe more than you know. But you risked a lot.
I trust them.
Just because I asked you to. And I think I've learned something from you, Jan.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Sometimes you just have to shut your eyes and do the dangerous thing.
Doesn't sound like something Grandma would approve of.
I don't know. Maybe you'll get a chance to ask her yourself. I'm saving a spot for you in her calendar.
All right. We'd better get down to it then.
Yeah, right. In that case, I'll need you to prepare something for me. Because I'm not going to be able to use codes from Maxwell to hack the ship's autopilot system. You're going to have to give me a way in.
What do you need?
A rat.
A what?
A remote access transmitter. All you'll need to do is activate it once you're on board and align it with the ship's frequency.
A Sounds simple enough. But where will you put the ship down?
That depends on the weather and have some ideas.
Lucas?
Good luck.
Oh. So we gotta craft the rat. That's just crafting, so that's fine. I can do that myself. Done. How are we doing on the research? 55%. Anything else? No. Well, let me just work on this then.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's
Okay.
meet.
What issue? You're still researching, right? Yes?
Hey, what's on your mind?
I have to say, I keep thinking about what we achieved, materializing the integral and keeping it stable.
Yeah. What a stunt, huh?
It was much more than that. And it wouldn't be possible without what you did back there, with the quantum computer. You weren't afraid to change, and that let you become more confident with who you are. I'd like you to know that ever since we got out of the sandstorm, something's been preoccupying me. Maybe earlier I'd have ignored it, since it's not directly related to our mission, but I started wondering, what if a change of approach could reveal new paths of reasoning before me? Just like it happened for you. I think I might want to open up to that.
I'm glad I could teach you something.
Well, well, well. Glad I could finally teach you something. What's so interesting?
This planet, its close relationship to the integral. It's one thing that everything here is connected to the presence of rubidium, but I have a nagging sensation that there could be more to it.
Like what?
It's too early to speculate, but I have some theories, and I believe I could prove them. I observed some curious telemetry readings from a nearby area. I must say, they're intriguing. Like I said, it's pure speculation at this point, but, well, you may laugh if you want, but I feel that I should explore that place. Call it intuition.
You got me hooked.
Wow, that sounds baffling. You sure got me hooked.
Yes, I must admit a hunch is not something I would usually consider a strong argument. And I don't understand it myself, but this time, well, maybe there is something rational there, but I'm just not seeing it yet. What I'm trying to say is something mysterious is urging me to explore that place, and I do not want to resist it. I already plotted a route I could take, but I'm going to need something from you.
What's that?
Remember those superconductive polymers? Well, I'm going to need some
Like,
more.
I have like fuck ton of them. We never use them. I have my attention.
Sounds intriguing. You've got my attention.
I'm not ready to discuss the details just yet, but I promise to share everything I found after I come back. The whole excursion shouldn't take me longer than a day.
Still, what if you got lost? The radiation will kill you if you don't come back on time.
I won't get lost. Don't worry. So, about those polymers?
I'll see what I can do.
Let me see what I can do.
Of course. Just please don't postpone it forever. I know this planet hasn't revealed all its secrets yet, and leaving without ever finding out what they are would haunt me forever. Or however long I get.
Okay. Do I have 10 polymers? I have 0. But I can get 10 here, right? Okay.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Okay, I've got those polymers you wanted for your little secret project.
You don't have to be so condescending. You either believe in it or not. Make up your mind.
Go and check it out then.
Go and check it out then.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd understand.
There's gonna be a magnetic storm anyways, so if he leaves now, it's fine.
I'm wrapping things up here. Should I go there next?
Base maintenance. Sure, you do that. I'm going to sleep, right? I don't know how long that's gonna take, but let me sleep. Let's hope he didn't die. Right now I have to rescue him.
Man, once we're out of here, I'm gonna hit the casino and not leave without a fortune.
What's on your mind?
Our Brainiac. He's not come back from that little excursion of his. You know what that means, don't you?
Bad things.
Yeah. Nothing good. That's right. He's a goner. We won't ever see those nerdy classes again.
Well, I can't do my research alone, right? Can't assign anyone here. Yeah. So what can we do? Production-wise, I can do radiation filters. I can do cooked meals.
Carry a gun?
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss.
Oh, I did it.
Let's meet.
Yes.
You're back. I thought I'd lost you. Relax. I'm not that easy to get rid of. But how is that possible? You were outside for the whole night in lethal radiation. How the hell did you survive? I found the planet's secret. I found it, Jan. And my word, was it worth it. Every day.
Then why don't you have?
hour
Why
of
do you have
this
less
journey,
joy?
Each problem we struggled with to get here, I found our reward.
Well, what is it?
Well, what is it? What did you find? Words can't describe it. You should see it for yourself. I've marked the coordinates on your map.
I have like 2 hours.
Go and check it out. I'll call you once you get there.
4 hours. Okay, but still. Is he researching? Where? There? No, that's in Throne of Vein. Here. Okay, what's the closest thing? The outpost, I guess.
storage. So that's what he needed those polymers for.
Jan, could you check if we still got some storage space?
Hours. I can build another storage for sure, that's fine. But I would need to get back to the base for that. Whoa. Answer the call.
So, are you there?
Yeah. I am.
Not a bad sight, is it?
It's incredible. Is that water?
Yes. I analyzed it. I spent the whole night down in that valley. My radiation sensor didn't spike once. It's like a whole different ecosystem in that area. The atmosphere is different, and there's life in the water and around it. Not just plants, but microorganisms. And it's real. Not a proximity plane, not a potential landscape, but true material reality here and now.
But the sun, doesn't it burn everything on the surface?
That, my friend, is the most interesting part. Come back to the base and we'll talk.
Yeah, I hope so. Don't have much fucking time.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Yes.
That's some discovery. An oasis? In the middle of this place? How the hell does it even exist? It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you. What if this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what Rupidium can do? I knew this planet held secrets, but I didn't expect it to host such marvels. It seems the vegetation in that valley gets annihilated every time the sun rises, but reappears shortly afterward to rapidly regrow again and breed life. Some people would say it's a miracle, but I've never believed in miracles.
Maybe you should start.
Well, maybe you should start, because that place, it sure looks like a miracle. Oh, I know I said I want to open up to changes, but let's not get overexcited. When something looks inexplicable, it probably means you haven't been looking hard enough for an explanation. I've gathered some clues. The modified composition of the atmosphere in that area, the lack of nighttime radiation, and I have a theory. I've called it the theory of continuity. Wow. You already thought of a catchy name. The main assumption is that with every alternation, the Oasis is reborn in a more progressed state than it was in the previous cycle. And that by somehow remembering the state in which it died, it starts over from that point, only to move forward. Constant evolution. A relay of life defying the obliterating forces of this star system. It might be expanding, who knows? Maybe one day it will cover the whole surface of this planet.
Then what?
And then what? I don't know. Progress even further? Don't forget, its presence is clearly affecting the atmosphere. Maybe it's looking for a way to live forever? Or simply to bear some extraordinary fruit, fertilized by an underground vein for Pydium. Imagine, Jan, what if its existence is somehow related to the veins we've seen in the interval? If only I could find out. See it with my very own eyes. Stay here to witness the upcoming cycle, and the next one, and then the next.
Would you seriously consider it?
Would you seriously consider such an idea? Staying behind on this godforsaken planet? I know it sounds crazy, irrational even. Still, something in me wants to say, yes, I would consider it. It's what I want. And I'm starting to think this planet is where I was truly born. Everything else was always only in my head. What if I'm not supposed to go back to Earth? What if this is my home, my destiny?
Goodness.
Are you sure about this? What about the glory that awaits you on Earth? All the research you can do given a proper lab and your own team. Groundbreaking research that can give you what you've always wanted. Recognition. What if I was wrong? Driven by the wrong motivation. My ego instead of the truth. Even if it meant staying alone with that truth. Who knows? Maybe that's the only truth there is. The one we have to face alone.
Passion is surprising.
Your passion for this discovery is, surprising. I can't believe I'm talking to the same guy who taught me to be pragmatic and never let my emotions get the better of me. You do know that staying here would mean certain death? And the risk of going mad? Yes, when you look at it from a perspective, it would be madness. And, for the first time in my life, I'm not sure if I can trust my judgment. This is such a new feeling. That's why I'd like you to do something for me. I want you to decide. You created me this way, and the quantum computer chose you to be in charge of this mission. I will accept my fate humbly, whatever you choose it to be. Just remember, if you let me go, I promise to help you get ready first.
Can't leave you behind.
I can't leave you behind. We're in this together, and I want it to stay like this. I understand. In that case, you have my sword. My intellectual sword, of course. Till the end. And I promise not to have any regrets.
Okay. Task failed. Oh well, what can we really do, right? Magnetic storm research. Are we working on it? Yes. Build the arc. Okay, fuck. Go. We have 41 minutes. Leave this planet.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Can you get rid of these later? No. I may have fucked up myself. Okay. But we can get rid of most of these once we are about to leave, right? So maybe one more? Okay. I think we have as much as I can. Alright, let's go. Proceed. Confirm. Okay. Where are they?
Time to get comfortable in the sarcophagus.
Yes, part of me regrets not being able to stay, but another part is filled with curiosity about what's to come.
Once a scientist, always a scientist.
Right. I almost forgot to say, you didn't make such a mess of this mission after all. I usually don't like to be wrong, but this time, I'm happy that I was wrong. About you.
Thank you for sticking with me.
Thank you for sticking with me and sacrificing your calling.
I'd never abandon the mission. You know that.
Yeah.
Good luck with the rescue team.
So, wish me luck.
Good luck, man. Even if we don't make it, the time I spent in this base is worth more than the whole life I remember. You gave me back my self-confidence.
Well, you should know, I learned a lot from you too.
Yeah, I know. What a jerk you could have become.
How much I can really endure.
Right. We both know that we don't have to be strong. We can be good with what we have, and with what we feel.
Good words for a new beginning.
Yeah. Let's hope we get to see one.
Okay, okay, come on. Just end it.
Ready for the big trip?
I was born ready, man. But I can't get over one thing. We got our hands on some valuable assets here. Rapidium, the quantum computer. I can't stop thinking we should have made better use of it. For ourselves.
Maybe next time, right?
Yeah. Too bad we had our hands full. Maybe next time.
Can't wait. Now, let's get this show on the road and see what opportunities that reality of yours has to offer. Just make sure to get us to safety, okay?
Jan, how are preparations? Is everything ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
And your altars? Are they well hidden?
Can I be sure you'll keep your part of the deal? I know about Patient 313, and many others, probably.
You do.
Is that how you're gonna treat my altars as well? And just erase their data if they happen to die?
No escaping my mistakes, it seems. Yes, I admit. Unfortunate.
I didn't want to tell him about it.
Very unfortunate. And I regret them deeply. I didn't want anyone to suffer. But it happened. I can't turn back the clock. All I can do, all we can do, is make sure this tragedy doesn't go to waste. We're so close to changing everything for the better. You can't let me down now.
You? What about my altars?
Your altars? I know you've grown close, but you need to think rationally. You know you can't give them a normal life on Earth. You'll never be able to do that. What you can do is make their existence really matter. Not just for you personally, but for a much bigger purpose. That's something we can only do together, you and me. Please, just think about it. Don't let emotions get the better of you.
No, I don't agree with that.
No. I can't agree with that. They're thinking, feeling individuals, not byproducts we can reutilize.
Is that what you thought when you were creating them? Or is it just something you want to believe so you can feel better about yourself? Deep down, you know what's the most reasonable thing to do, and safest for you.
For me?
Yes. You are aware that if we don't follow this through as planned, I will have to disclose everything to the corporation?
What? No, why?
Because it would be the truth. About you. Using my knowledge against my intentions, taking advantage of my trust to break the law and do something inexplicable for purely selfish reasons. You'd spend a lifetime in jail, be stigmatized by society, and as for your altars, well, like I said, they have no future anyway.
That's a lot to think about.
I guess that's a lot to think about.
Of course. I understand it would be hard for you to let go of your altars, after all you've been through together. But you need to remember one thing. Whatever promises you made to them, remember, Jan, they are merely quantum simulations of your mind, draped in mortal human flesh. You owe them nothing. So I advise you to think this through very carefully. One false move, and you can destroy everything you've struggled for. Or you can come back safely and live your life as you want, a free man. All you need to do is simply smuggle your altars on board the ship as you were told to, and nothing else. Don't overthink it. Do the right thing.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Meet the rescue team. Where is that? Outside?
So, this is it. Thanks for saving my life and being a home for me. For us.
Jan Dolski? This is the Ally Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dolski. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
Ready to do it all over again.
Ready to do it all over again, if needed.
What a champ. I wish I'd met you earlier. Operating that base, getting it to the other side of the planet, collecting Repedium, all on your freaking own. Yet we've been having heated debates about how you managed it.
A man of many talents.
All I can say is that I'm a man of many talents.
Humble and honest. I like that. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. Anyway, you must be beaten. Get that gritty ass of yours on the ship while we run a final checkup on that CB unit. All right, boys and girls. Let's go retrieve some allied corp assets. Okay, let's get that rubidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination. Hey, there's something strange about this one. It's heavier. And the bioscanner readings.
Oh no.
I don't know. Organic traces.
Dolski, did you have a cat that climbed into a rubidium arc or anything?
Nope, but I recall seeing cockroaches.
Cat? No. But I do recall seeing cockroaches. You know how those suckers can survive anywhere.
Oh, man. Are you for real? Think you can point me to their source inside the base so I can confirm your theory?
We can't afford to waste any more time on this.
Are you sure you want to waste time on this? That sun's not gonna wait, and if you ask me, I'd rather risk taking that arc on board than get fried trying to figure out what's contaminated it. I'm sure Allied Corp experts can examine it properly on Earth, with reliable tools.
You're right. We've still got other work to do before we leave.
What do we do, sir?
Load them. All of them. Just make sure those containers are sealed tight. You'll get a proper checkup when we land. We gotta clear the base and get out of here.
If you didn't have those, you wouldn't be able to do that, and they would find them now and kill them. That's actually... This game must have so many choices. Crazy.
Alright, we're in. Heading to secure the quantum core. You guys take a look around.
Land the sleeping gas on the ship.
Here goes nothing.
That's a lot of personal stuff for one guy. Oh, please, can we focus on more important assets than Dolski's overall? We ain't got all day.
Yes, sir. Head into the research lab and we should be done.
You set up a research lab, huh? What a guy.
Now we put the rat in.
Come on.
Quantum core secured.
All good on our side, too.
Come on.
All right, let's get the hell out of here before we get fried.
Made it. Oh, Lucas takes care of everything now.
I got way more than 5. Come on now, game. Got like 10.
How did I end up here? Was this path just a random sequence of events? Now I know that there's always another way. I've made my choices.
These are the core memories.
More wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
The altars.
Good news on the food front, as another Rapidium food factory has been announced to open next month. This time not by a big corporation, but a small startup aiming at producing low-cost, high-quality products for everyone. It's the first time a company from outside the Big Six has taken Rapidium from research to production. And experts have no doubt that this is only the start of a bigger process.
Having these smaller companies who got their share of Rapidium entering the market is great news. Let's remember that those startups have big ambitions. They want to be innovative, think outside the box. And their priority is not to boost their stock prices, but to make their mark in the industry. I'm sure more will follow to create a competitive environment, and in the long run, Rapidium-grown food will become much cheaper and more available to everyone.
More on that subject in our business segment right after the break.
Hello?
Hey, Jan, it's Sarah. Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
I've been stuck in this apartment for months. I'm excited to go anywhere. Even if it is my own trial.
Right. Just stick to the version we discussed, okay?
The clueless builder.
That version in which I'm just a clueless builder.
Correct. As expected, Maxwell is trying to pin it all on you. Hijacking the ship, conducting those branching experiments without informing him. We have to convince the court that it was exactly the other way around, that he made you do all those things. Are you ready to do that?
Of course.
Of course. I was just doing as I was told.
Good. We have to use the conflict between him and AliCorp to our advantage.
And the corporation is still on my side.
They'll never admit that they lost control of your mission.
So the strategy to put the blame on Maxwell
Is consulted with them, yes.
Sounds smart.
sounds like a smart plan.
It's what you hired me for. Keep AliCorp happy and they will have no interest in complicating your trial. They got Rapidium, and they don't want anyone questioning the methods that were used to get it.
So, if I want to play along,
You need to make Maxwell look like a madman.
Maybe that's all he ever was.
maybe that's all he ever was. Okay. So, how did the morning hearings go?
Your mission controller testified, Lucas Pena. And he disclosed some very incriminating facts about Maxwell's experiments from the past. It's gold for us.
Lucas. That's the spirit.
That's the spirit, Lucas. Go get him.
Yup. Looks like the corporation is gonna have a lot on their plate because of that one. But that's not our problem. In fact, it can turn all the attention to Maxwell and possibly even get you acquitted.
Really? It's that good?
It can be. Just play your role of a grateful employee and let the corporation take over the narrative.
Yeah, right. Anything else I should know?
I reached out to your ex-wife. She agreed to testify in your favor and against Maxwell.
That's great news.
Really? That's great news.
Yes, being backed by the new head of Rapidium Technologies will definitely score you some points.
Can I talk to her?
Do you think I could talk to her after the trial?
Technically, you could, but I'm afraid she's made it very clear that she'd prefer to stay away from, well, everything that concerns you.
Oh. I see.
Let's practice your testimony.
Yeah, no need to do that. My driver just arrived. I should go now.
The driver can wait. Are you absolutely sure you've got this? Your future depends on it.
I know. Don't worry. I'm ready to face it.
Come on. Don't make me decrypt it myself. The alters ending encrypted message. Someone must have done it. Okay, someone made a translation. They all had reasons. Not all were good. Not all were real. In the end, you saw through the veil. What you lost may yet be found, but only if you keep going. Alright, that's cool. Skip in the credits. Let's see if there's a cutscene after that, but I don't think so. Yeah. These are the lessons learned. There's more lessons to be learned, of course, but that would maybe be for another playthrough, if we ever do one. Load would just put me back to the final day, which makes sense. I could do that. What's secure safe? I don't even know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This was The Alters. What a fucking good game. Thank you, the developers, for giving me the key to this game. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. If they ever add a DLC or like a big update or something, definitely doing a second playthrough. Like, not even a question. Good game. Anyways, take care. Bye-bye.